If you're writing chemistry in this upcoming jam, then you really want to pay close attention to what I'm going to do in this video. First, I'm going to show tell you what the various aspects of chemistry. Because chemistry is divided into three main parts. Then I want to look about the first ever calculation you as a student prepare for jam chemistry. You need to what master first. You get. So there are the two main stuff there. We want to look at the calculation aspect, that calculation aspect. So chemistry is divided into three main parts. First, the calculation aspect. Second, the organic aspect. Third, the inorganic what aspect. And in the calculation aspect, these are the what various topic you need to what master very well if you want to what score high in jam. If you can master these topics you are seeing here, then you are your way to go because these are stuff that would dominate what the past questions. You go check your past questions, see topics under this 1 year. Then the organic aspects, you're going to want to pay close attention to this topic you are seeing here. You're going to pay close attention. Then the inorganic aspects, you want to pay close attention to this topic. And you must take what step by step. You must do what take it step by step. If you don't want to pass jam, then you need to what focus on the calculation aspect because the calculation aspect is close to 40 to 50% of your jam questions. So you want to pay close attention to that. Then your organic aspect is about what 25% or 30%. The inorganic aspect is about what 20%. So you really want to pay close attention. So that is why if you are paying for jam chemistry or and you want to do your first part or your first preparation is what should be the calculation what aspect, and this is where chemistry comes in. With this channel here, you don't have any single problem because you have to do everything in what in the channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please I will advise you what hit that subscribe button, then turn on the notification bell. Do you get that? By the end of this video, I'm going to tell you or show you a way you have to join our community. If you are doing chemistry, then we have a community. I want to show you how you can what be part of that community. You can ask your question you want to ask, and whatever you want to do, you can what ask those questions. Then we keep on what solving questions. So you want to was stick to the end of this video because you want to join that community. You get. So the first one to do is we want to what tell you what the first one calculation of what molar mass. Be the first one we want to look at what calculation of what molar mass and percentage of elements in compounds. You get. So this is the first thing you want to master here, and believe me, by the end of this video, you want to master everything here. I want to look at what these questions. You get. So pause the video there, take down every question there. You get take down every question because we want to master this thing here. Take it down. So now let's get started here. So make sure you have your writing material, your writing your pen, your notebook, and your calculator because I only want you all to follow through to what I want to do here. So now let's say the first one. Let's say you will calculate the molar mass and percentage composition elements of elements in compound. The word compound. So here we have now let's say for CaCO3. So how do you calculate the molar mass? Remember, every element have their own atomic what mass is a constant. So in the exam, you what given to you. So it's already displayed on the board there. So carbon. So how do you calculate the molar mass of this compound here? So first of all, you want to what know the atomic mass of carbon. Sorry, the atomic mass of what calcium. Yes, so this compound is called calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. So the atomic mass of calcium, do that. So what the atomic mass of calcium is going to be 40 times 1. Do that. Do you know how I got one here? Because the numbers of atoms of carbon here, of calcium here, because the numbers of atoms of calcium here is what is 1. So 40, which was the atomic mass, times the numbers of atoms of what? Calcium is what? 1. So 4 times 1 plus carbon, here we have carbon. The atomic mass is 12 times 1. Because the numbers of atoms of carbon here is what? Is 1 plus oxygen is what? Is 16. So going to be 16 times 3. So what you want to do here is what? 40 plus 12 plus 16 times 3 is 16 times 3. Here we have 48. 48. So you want to add this together here. 40 plus 12 plus 48. 40 plus 12 plus 48. Here we have 100 gram per mole. So which was first one here? And you see something like this in your exam here. The next thing you want to do is what? Calculate the percentage composition of each of the elements present in that what compound. So how do you do that? Because the compound here contain one calcium, one carbon, and what three atoms of what oxygen. So what are their percentage of each of the elements in that what compound? Calcium carbonate. So how do you do that? The simple formula to do that. Here you can say percentage composition is equal to what? The atomic mass of elements. Are you there? Atomic mass of element times what? N over molar mass of what? Compound times what? 100 over what? 1. Do you get that? So this is what simple formula you can what? You make sure you take it down. So remember here we have carbon, carbon and what? Oxygen. So the molar mass of the compound is what you have already calculated. You get? And the unit of molar mass of the compound is what? Is gram per what? Per mole. So let's say the first one, percentage of calcium, right? So what is the atomic mass of calcium is what? Is 1. So it's 40 times N means what? The numbers of atoms. The numbers of what? Atoms of calcium. So we're going to do what? 1 over. Now the molar mass of the molar mass of the compound is what? Is 100. So remember here is gram per mole. If you have 100 gram per mole times what? 100 times what? 100 over what? 1. So gram per mole cancel gram per mole. 100 cancel out 100. So you have 40%. So the percentage of calcium in the compound is what? Is 40 what percent. So you can say percentage of Ce equals what? 40 what percent. The next thing you want to do is what? Is for carbon. So percentage of carbon. So let it be what? This one here, because the atomic mass of carbon is what? Is 12, and the numbers of atoms of calcium is what? Is 12. So let it be is what? 1 and me. The numbers of atoms of carbon is what? Is 1. So let it be 12 times 1 gram per mole over 100 gram per mole times 100 over what? 1. This will cancel this one here. 100 cancel out 100. So here we have 12 grams. Sorry, 12 what? 12%. Yes. So essentially a percentage of oxygen. So going to be 16 times 3, right? So 16 times 3 gram per mole over what? 100 gram per mole times what? 100. So everything give me what? 48 what percent. Here, what get what the molar mass of the compound and the percentage of the percentage composition of each of the elements in that what compound. So Na2XO4. Now the atomic mass of sodium is what? Is 23. Remember I told you that you be given times 2. Now the main reason why is 2 because the numbers of atoms of sodium is what? Is 2 here plus sulfur is what? Is 32, right? 32 times what? 1. Now the main reason why is 1 because the numbers of atoms of sulfur here is what? Is 1 plus. Here we have 16 times 4. So you're going to be what? Of 46 plus 32 plus 64. So you have 46 plus 32 plus 64. So we have 142 gram per watt per mole. So remember, I want to calculate what? So this is first thing here. Next, I want to do is to calculate what the percentage composition. I tell you that percentage composition equals to what? The atomic mass atomic mass times what n over what molar mass times what 100 over what or mole. So now this one here is already this one. So percentage composition of Na of sodium. So we're going to be what 60 no 23 times 2 is what 64. So we're going to be you're going to be of 46 gram per mole over the molar mass of the entire compound, which is going to be 142 gram per mole times 100 over what 1. So what do you want to do is to what? Use your calculator. So what you want to do is to what? Use your calculator here. Remember, gram per mole cancel out the gram per mole, right? So here we have 46 times 100 equals to divided by 142. So here we have 32.394%. Now it's better you what you leave the answer to 3 decimal points for accuracy. Please, if this video is helpful, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And I would like to hear from you at the comment section if you want this kind of content. I would like to hear from you so that I will know that you need this kind of content, so I can what take our time to look at some important topics you are want to see in your jam. So if you love this kind of content, just drop it at the comment section that you love this kind of content and you would like to see more of this content. It's going a long way to what help me to know that you really want this content. Now let's move on. Now we are done with sodium. Now let's look at what sulfur. Percentage of what X. It's going to be what 32 times 1 because the mass of atom of sulfur is what is 32. The atomic mass of sulfur is what is 32, and the mass of atom is what is 1. So it will be 32 gram per mole over what 142 gram per mole times what 100 over what 22.535%. You get that? So the next is what percentage of what of oxygen. We're going to be what 60 times 4, which is going to be what 64 gram per mole over 142 gram per what mole times what 100 over what 45.07%. So if you take your calculator and add those one together, it's going to give you what 100 what percent. So you can see how easy it is. If you understand, leave at the comment section that you are following the video. You get it's very important for me here. Please leave a like here. CuXO4.5H2O. Okay, now the atomic mass of copper is 63.5. Yeah, 63.5. Sulfur is what is 32. Oxygen is 16, right? Hydrogen is 1. So here you can see that we have molecule of water here, right? So I want to look at what the percentage composition of the molecule of water, then copper and what sulfur. So I want to look for copper, sulfur, and what oxygen. You get so the first one to do here is to what calculate what the molar mass of copper 2 THL6 acid, then pentaoxide, pentahydrates. So this one is what is a salt copper 2 tertiary sulfate 6 penta what oxide. So here we have this one here CuXO4.5H2O. Now that is this compound have 5 molecules of water. So we're going to be 63.5 times 1 plus what? Here we have 32 times 1, right? Plus 16 times 4, right? Plus, I can't continue. The 5 affects the amount of water here. So it's going to be 5 bracket open. You can just say square brackets. Here we have 1 times 2 plus 16 times 1, right? So what will happen here? Here we have 63.5 plus 32 plus 64 plus everything is going to give me what? 18. So 18, because 1 times 2 is 2 plus 60 times 1 is what? 16. So 2 plus 16 is going to give me what? 18. So 80 times 5, 80 times 5 is what? So 80 times 5 is what? Is 90. So yeah, when you sum everything together, I want to have 63.5 plus 32 plus 64 plus 90. Here we have 249.5 gram per what? Per mole. Now, the way you see it in the exam, you say, what's the percentage of water in the compound? Do you get that? What's the percentage of water in the compound? So this is how you see it in the exam. So now let's first calculate what the percentage of water in the compound. Remember, percentage of what elements is equals to what? The atomic mass times n over what? Molar mass times 100 over what? 1, right? Times 100 over 1. Now, but here, I'm talking about molecule of water, so I want to say percentage of what? H2O. Now, H2O is what? Is a molecule, it's not what? An element here. So we're going to be what? Molecule of what? Of the water. So, how do we, sorry, the molar mass of the what? Of water here. The molar mass of water is what? Is 18, which we have already calculated here. 2 plus 16, which will give me what? 18. So going to be 18 times. Now this n means what? The numbers of what? Numbers of molecule of water here. How many molecule of water do we have here? We have 5. So going to be 5 gram per what? Per mole over the molar mass of what of the compound given to us that we have calculated is what? 249.5. So 249.5 gram per mole times of 100 over what? Now, you get that? So this one will cancel out. So what do you have left? So here is what? 90 over what? 249.5 times of 100 over what? 1. 36.072%. Do you get that? As easy as that. So this is what the percentage of what? Water molecule in the compound. If you want to do for what? For you want to calculate for copper, sorry, percentage of what? Copper equals to, now the atomic mass times that one is going to give what? 63.5 gram per mole over 249.5 gram per mole times 100 over what? 1 equals to 25.45%. So that is it. I believe you are now good, or like in terms of calculation of what? Molar mass and percentage composition of elements. So like what I said, this is the first calculation you will want to what? Master when it comes to what? Jamb chemistry calculation. If you don't know this thing very well, then the other calculation in chemistry would be a tough one for you. So I will leave a link at the description below, my community, WhatsApp community, so that you can join that group. You can join that group on WhatsApp. Make sure you join that group so that you can communicate with me directly. Then I will leave questions on the board. So you have to try this question here you are seeing. Make sure you join that community. It's going to be an interaction community where if you have questions, you can kindly ask those questions. Then we also have classes there. That's how you can follow up our class. Well, that's how you can follow up our class serially. So you don't want to miss out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And then I know that you got value. Please leave your comments. It's very, very important. So in our next video, we're going to look at what? Calculation of what? Well, more concepts. So try this ones you have seen here. Then join the community. The link will be at the description below. See you in the next video.